Megan Colton Hayes! Megan Colton Hayes to be fucking Ben Riley. I actually would be gagging more if it was Colton Hayes. Miles Morales. Oh my god, this shit. But yeah, my tutors, like, if, by the way, I found out, by the way, I found out you're, like, who you were due to Grinder. Yeah, it was like I was your friend on Facebook and I didn't know your sexuality, and when I was in New York, I actually found you on Grinder, and then I asked you on Facebook about your sexuality, and then I found out. Because, like, yeah. Because I was at, like, you know, like. No, but, like, I was like, are you? Because I saw your pic, but I wanted to make sure that it was not a faker, like using your pic, because I knew your pic. And then you spilled the tea, like you were actually rocking the boat port side, and I was just like, yeah, I don't care, like, yeah, that's it's it sounds so stupid, but it was just like, yeah, even though I have a gay ass voice. And I'm not gay. I'm bisexual, but still. What? No, it's not. Wait, fuck! Spoiler alert! No, it's not. Seriously? Um. It's a she. Like, it's Amber Rose trying to be Mysterio. No. Because that's the Crow. Parkour! It, anyways, like, as newcomers to New York, we heard Harlem was, like, super bad, like, it was the hood and we shouldn't go there because it was, like, we would get gunned down, and I was just like, I am acting so homosexual, they wouldn't touch me. And here's the fun thing. My teachers was just like, not you sure about that, because they seem super homophobic, and I'm just like, bitch, I'm from the hood. Like, well, Naples is considered the hood. Yeah, it's the Denmark version of the hood. And it's just like, yeah, I'm from the hood. And it's just like, when I visit Harlem, I wasn't even harmed. It was more like I met some queens there, and it was just like, it was fucking funny because everybody else was just like, I'm not gonna go to there because, like, Oh my god, if I have done that, then we have met in New York. Definitely. Even though I had, like, I dyed my hair like, you like some wines, right? Like, my hair was rosé.
Oh, did I do that?
Oh,
No, that's actually wrong. It was more like scarlet. You know, I have the foxy red hair, but it was like I dyed my hair scarlet, but more like in an autumn kind of.
For you?
Where's Jason?
oh, the boy wants one of my Batman shirts, but I'm like, no.
Oh hell no, bitch! He haven't earned
Yeah,
that privilege.
It's long, but it's got the old-fashioned bat symbol with the black and the yellow, but it's got black and white stripes on it like a prison uniform.
We don't fucking care.
Yeah,
He haven't earned the
I've only
privilege to do that.
I'm the only person I've ever seen that has this shirt. I've never seen anybody else with it, so I'm like, yes.
Remember when
Yeah, I love
Batman
that
was gray
I got it from a
and
Buffalo
black
Exchange.
and blue? Like, remember when he did that, like, in the 90s? And no, I'm not talking Mike Keaton. I'm actually talking about, there were, in the comics, he actually had a fucking suit where it was like, it was blue, gray, and fucking yellow. Like, you know, Stretch Armstrong or whatever he was called, like, they had a Batman version of that when I grew up to the hospital. Or maybe, I don't know. Feel it. Oh my god, I thought you were going like upside down. Boy, turn me inside out. And like, that's the rhythm you went with. Like, I thought it was Diana Ross you were going with. Like, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out. And round, round. By the way, Xenomorphed? Or Power Ranger Morphed? By the way, Jason, have you proposed to the lady yet?
Nah, not yet. Need to make more money.
So, what is your right moment?
When I have money to buy things of sorts.
Marcus Cannon, we're talking about when Jason's gonna, like, the right moment for Jason to put a ringer on the finger of his special lady. Yeah,
Gotta
but
get money.
it's like, I asked him for when that is, and he was trying to tell me about the moment, and yeah.
No, just gotta get money for it though. That's the thing. Money.
Oh, you haven't found the ring? Or?
No money. Affording it.
Ew. Is Tina really that kind of gal who wants like a big...
No, but still, Still want to be able to get a nice one.
Wedding.
Yeah,
Wait,
stuff
what?
like that.
Oh.
Everything. Just save up for everything.
Oh. She wants her future to be secured.
I am the total liar.
What? Marcus, what is your perfect wedding?
A what? A white one?
No, no, describe your perfect wedding, not with the person. Like, how should it be done?
At a Popeyes.
I need help.
Oh my god, like, say yes to the dress?
Fools! I'll
Like, in my case, like, I have it the same way. Like, I just want somebody that I love, and I don't want the big shebang. Like, I just. A, because I know I would become a Bridezilla. If that ever happened. Even if it was to a woman, like, I would fucking become a Bridezilla. Like, it was like, bitch, get in the corner. I'm gonna take over this fucking freak show. Like, I'm the fucking ringmaster of this wedding. Like, one of my friends was just like, because I had to plan her wedding, and she was just like, you hold it so down key, and you actually fulfill my wishes. I'm actually afraid of what had. And I was just like,
I know you've been running yourself. See how
but yeah, doing her fucking wedding plans, I was just like, oh my fucking god, like, because I was also working at that time. So it was annoying the fuck out of me because, like, I'm her bestie. What now? You have to send me a picture of that. That's because you're too fused to unlock them. And if you misbehave, you're gonna taste the Foxy fists, or Jason's fist, or the Foxy claws. And I actually throw a mean fucking, like, it sounds like a fucking joke, but I throw a fucking mean uppercut.
Why are they knocking on
Oh,
your door?
it's the one with the corrupted students. There's actually only 4.
Oh. Alright. Food.
Foxy, Jason. Jason!
No,
Jason,
I'm
you're
not
streaming. Okay, I'm
No,
streaming.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm streaming.
Burger word.
But it's on YouTube, so fuck
Really?
that noise.
I thought he was. I always know he's
Nicholas
always
is streaming on Twitch, I think. You know Nicholas GX.
I host that fool every once in a while.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm running out of health fast. I have to go in another direction. You got it.
Huh.
I was gonna say, wait, he know what love is?
He had. I'm like that. I'm like he's got a lisp of some sortage.
So does RuPaul. Like RuPaul Charles got that one too. But it's just like
Alright.
Shy Guys are gonna be on later, hopefully. Boy.
Boy.
Boy. So it's just you and I. So, have you been gaming any good games lately?
Not really. Just throwing down some GTA.
I have to
Lately.
re-download that shit. Even though I have Disney too.
No, I've been grinding on this for a while, and I'm like, the grind is real.
Oh my god, remember when we tried to do that mission with Yumi, Ren, and Alpha? The Winter
I
mission.
wasn't part of that one.
You
I think it was
were!
you. Was I?
Yeah, the first time we failed.
Was it the Was it the Was it a heist?
Yeah, it was!
Cause Red's starting to play too. Again.
Wait, now I have to check.
Ren started.
Give me a second, I need to check if that shady bitch is online. Yep. Ow. And like, he's actually being the adult in the situation, like... Even though he doesn't have to, but like... To be honest, like, Elena looks more like she's like his child than like fucking his sister's child. Mm. I'm also like that, and it's just like, Ren, for crying out loud. Like, I tried where I have actually tried babysitting people. Wow. And it's just like, yeah, I know the rules, like what you're allowed to and what you're not allowed to. Here's the bargain. I might see through some things, and but like, I ain't gonna tell mommy that you did that unless you're gonna tell mommy what I did. And it's just like, most times I babysit, it was just like, yeah, but Fox has been great and shit like that, and it's just like, sorry, before Dumamo, I'm here to bargain. I actually made that, but I was sure that I was Dumamo and the other part was Doctor Strange. Um, and like some of the little kitties was just like, you know, when you bargain with Devil when he asks for your hand, when you're gonna offer your hand, he's gonna take the whole arm, and it's just like, bitch. I'm just like, oh my god. And I'm not even I'm not even from Jersey, so I don't even earn that name, the devil. Even though that's a cryptic and that's a whole nother person. But it's just like, yeah, since you're so used to playing games with your mom, even though it didn't matter if it was a girl or a boy. I was just like, well, I can be nice, I can be sweet, I can do whatever you need. I can be fucking Mary Poppins, unless you're not doing what I'm saying. And it was just like, some of them was like testing my patience. I was just like, okay, Mary Poppins is over. Here comes the big bad wolf. By the way, hey Tina. Hello. Jason? Oh. It was it was a family talk, I guess, since you signed off. Dude, that's where my like during Pride Week, like I was just like, I demand we have plates, like plastic plates, and it was just like, why? And I was just like, you gotta see in a minute, and I ran to the 7-Eleven, like, and then I bought like some water. I kept it cold, and like because I know some homeless people or other people would like come by with their doggies, and the doggies were struggling during the heat, just like I was during my fucking hair because it's so thick. Like it don't look like much, but it have a fucking balloon, and it's just like it feels like a fucking afro at times. I have been having a white boy afro. It does look good on me. Like it looks like a skunk's tail. But it's just like, yeah, I always been friends of the animal, so it's just like, yeah, but we always have to keep like a plate or a bowl of water, like cold water, out for our furry little friends. Like if it's a dog, if it's a cat, if it's a fucking squirrel, or I don't know, like even though pigeons have feathers, like I don't fucking care. Like we need to have some water because I know how it is to struggle through the fucking heat during the summer, and it's not a pleasant thing because I got this thick hair, and it's just like it has to cut it into some certain um, length. Like if I actually have to survive the summer, I actually have to go buzz cut. Where it's just like no, no, I'm not gonna do that. So sometimes I shave my legs up to the knees, and then I just get like like we call it an etage. You know, like when you get a haircut where it's just like in layers, like the lowest layer is like short, like super short, and then the upper layer is a bit longer, and like it's kind of like that. Um, where it's just like, yeah, my my haircut is usually like, oh, what's the right way to put it? It's not fashion cut because that's like totally like bald. Hmm. Gentlemen, I think like mm, I think it's a shorter version of Boogie Duet's haircut. Like at least in on the sides. Hmm. Nothing. It was just Shazam falling down. You know, like Colton Hayes' haircut. You know, the dude who plays Roy Harbour, or Grant Gustin's haircut. The dude who plays the Flash. Like that kind of haircut. Like that's my usually go to. Because it's just like, yeah, then my butt. It's so funny. Like I haven't like silent, or whatever she was called in Metal Gear Solid 5. You know, the Lara Croft kind of character. Um, I think she was called Silent, where it's just like, yeah, the the more skin I show, of course, there's some limits when I'm at work, but yeah, the more skin I show without being a hoe, like, makes my skin fucking breathe because it's just like kind of like fucking venom and some kind of thing. Like, yeah, it's just like, yeah, of course, I know, like, we gingers have this curse of the fucking sun. Like, we cannot stay out in the sun for too long. But it's just like, yeah, in the Danish heat, like, it's nothing compared to whatever you feel in the US. Even though, like, your kind of feeling of fall is like, bitch, get real, because it's nothing like the Danish cold.
Oh, we don't get cold here in Vegas. It gets
No,
like
but it was
maybe
in
down
New
to like,
York, and I was just like, bitch, you're talking about cold? Visit fucking Denmark in the, like, in the fall or in the winter, like, then we can speak about cold. Like, I heard some people saying, like, yeah, we have it pretty cold up here, and it's just like, you know nothing of cold, bitch. And it's just like, yeah, that's why sometimes like us Danish queens or Danish LGBT persons, like we always say like we're cool hearted at some point because we, if you never ever witness a Danish fucking winter or a Swedish or a Norwegian, you don't know what the cold is like. Like, everybody have this wet dream about Greenland or I don't know the or Antarctica, the North Pole. Like, that's being cold, but it's like, yeah, but have you ever, like, when I'm wearing basically jack shit during the winter, sometimes, like, or during the spring or the fall, it's just like, it's just because, like, yeah, I'm a fucking slender person. Like, I'm fucking skin and bones. Yeah, I got some meat here and there, but it's just like I got used to the cold. So it was just like when I walked in the early spring, in New York, and it was just like, yeah, it's gonna be this cold, and I was wearing basically nothing. And it was just like, wow, you come this cold? You should actually take your fucking hand, dig it, and actually break my ribs to feel my fucking heart. Because I'm colder than fucking that. Because it actually felt like, I don't know, the mix in between spring and summer. But yet again, I'm a Scandinavian North European bitch, so yeah, I'm used to the cold. So yeah, what you call cold is not that cold to me, in some sense. But heat, on the other side, holy shit. Like, even though it was not in the US, I actually went to Bulgaria, um, to Upsal, and it was like, they had siestas, doing, yes, they actually had siestas, even though that's a Hispanic thing during the midday, and it was during the fall I visit, um, there. But it was always around noon that they would hold that they would held these siestas, and even though I'm a summer child, it was just like, and I was basically wearing nothing at all. um, like I was wearing some short shorts, and like my shirt would be like fucking open as fuck, and my hair just got a hairdo and all that shit. Like it would be buzz cut, and like I had an open shirt, but it was just like, oh my god, I know I'm from the house of reptiles, but still, this is fucking hot. Anyways, have you ever been to a place where it was too hot or too cold for you?
Not really. Not really. I've been through extreme cold and other things, so it doesn't really bother me.
Have you been to Scandinavia?
Nope.
Have you been to Asia or you know?
Nope, just stayed in America.
Okay, because it was just like when I went to New York, and it was, yeah, when I went to New York, and it was the early spring, so it was still kind of winter there, and it was just like, you know nothing about the cold, Jon Snow. And it was just like, I kind of felt like when you call it cold, you know nothing about the cold. And like when you call out the Brits for being cynical or like cold-hearted or something, it's just like, imagine if you moved across the pond, fucking Great Britain. Like, imagine what sass we could deliver. Because, like, sure, the Brits are known for their cynicism, and, like, they can be, pretty cold or sarcastic in their deliver of a joke, but, oh god. fuck can we deliver a punchline where it's just like we can call somebody a fucking cunt of a pig? Where it's just like, oh, it's just a joke. Like, we don't have to say that, but people know it's a joke. Even, like, we can pull a fucking joke about our politicians, like, our head of state is a fucking pig. Like, he have the face of Porky Pig. And that's really saying something, because Porky Pig looks better than him. But it's just like also like the ridiculousness of our politicians sometimes. It's just like they cannot see the big picture. Like, it's like, but the youth, those between and 25, and those who are like older, like 25, and and I'm just like, am I part of the youth or the elders? Like, make your fucking choice, because I'm in between, bitch. And I know I have more brains than those bitches. Like, that is younger than me, to some extent. But I seem like a lesser mind due to some of the elders. Unless we talk pop culture, because, like, if we talk about the LGBT, like, I can fucking rock their worlds, like, on both sides. Like, where is the difference? Am I the part of the elders, or am I part of the youth? Like, make a fucking choice. But then I even heard, like, when I was growing up, I was just like, but what about us in-betweeners? Like, us who ain't what you say we are, like, according to the stereotype, and who ain't the other stereotype. Like, are we stupid? Are we smart? Are we just ahead of our times? What are you trying to say? Like, what about the middle? Like, the fucking gray zone? Like, are we just all like, like, are we just like Bunny the dinosaur? Like, we don't exist? Are we like Pee Wee Herman? Like, or the Teletubbies? Like, we're fantasy creatures that exist but don't exist at the same time. Like, what the fuck are you trying to say? And in 2010, some politician actually made the stupid remark that homeless people didn't exist in Denmark, even though they did.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. There's always homeless people. There's people that have too much money, and they can't deal with all the stress of having that much money and all the responsibility with it, so they just become homeless. Which is a thing. It's like, you get so tired of being rich that you want to live with nothing? Okay, cool.
I met one of those people during Pride Week, and I heard the stories about people who actually experienced that, and it was just like, yeah, I met this lovely lady, and it was just like,
It's like, can I have that type of dysfunction where I have too much money? It's like, that's a thing?
no, it was just
Oh.
like, she came about our tent, and like, she had a healthy talk. Like, I work for, I think it's called Sex and Society in English, I'm not sure. But yeah, in Danish it's Sex and Samfund. So like it's like we want to protect like the youth, like either like I'm part of the LGBT group, so or LGBTA plus group. Like I'm just always just saying LGBT plus because it's just like, do I look like every time somebody says like you have to say the rest of the letters, I'm just like, do I look like fucking Rayman to you? Do I have to remember fucking pie for you? No. I say plus because I respect it. Like I'm part of that shit. I say plus because I know there's more. Just like when you say and. Like, some of them was just like, yeah, and then you have to say like LGBTA plus. And I'm just like, can I just say LGBT plus? Because the
What does the plus
plus,
stand for?
that there's more, that there's more sexualities instead of, I would say like LGBT plus or LGBT AQZ and the whole alphabet. Um, and it's just like, yeah, the plus is just like,
I never got the plus. I'm like, there's gays, lesbians, and what else?
let's there's
Gays,
lesbians,
lesbians, and
gays,
bis.
bisexual, transgender, um,
Ah, shit.
LG. But yeah, then it could be like asexual, pansexual, like where's fuck, I'm gonna get so much hate for this. But yeah, branches of different sexualities, but yeah, like we should also have like age in it because heterosexual, being straight. But it's just like LGBT, like if you say the plus, like some people are gonna be like, why didn't you say A for asexual? And it's just like, don't want to sound mean, but yeah, it's a branch of bisexuality. Instead of like having two kind of sexualities that turns you
I
on.
didn't. I'm like, can't they just be? Can't you just have gays, lesbians, and bis? Isn't that pretty much like the spectrum that technically exists? If you're gay, you like the same sex. If you're straight, you like the opposite sex. And if, you're bi, you like both.
But then there's people who define themselves as
More than?
non-binary.
Oh, non-binary. That's not a
Yeah.
thing. It's like that is not a thing.
Some people does. Like we're gender fluent, and I'm just like, so you're cottage cheese now? Or you're a purple people eater? And it's just like, it sounds so mean, but like one of my friends are actually non, they're gender fluent, and I'm just like, does that mean like you're actually my jizz? Or what does it mean? And it's just like,
It's like,
bitch.
what are you into? Do you like girls or boys?
Well,
Do you
like,
like dick or vagina, or do you like both in a sandwich? You know, you can only,
see,
it's like, you only have, this is not Baskin Robbins. This is not 31 flavors.
See, that's the thing, because like some like sticks, somebody likes vaginas, but somebody have like a special flavor of ice cream, like
There are
they
no
wanted
special
to,
flavors of ice cream.
like somebody wants like the chocolatey ball, somebody wants, I don't know, vegan pistachio.
It's kind of like the people who like, I want no gluten. I'm like, what the fuck is gluten? And then I read about it like, oh, so you don't like the stuff that keeps it so dough stays together before you cook it. Really? That's pretty
I
much
was
about it.
just not when I'm just like gluten. So okay, so you're a hater of baking.
No, it's like people are like, I'm allergic to gluten. How often have you been eating bread and pastas your whole fucking life? Most of it? Yeah, cereals too, huh? And now you're allergic to it somehow?
Oh my god, some people are just like, yeah, I don't want my children to eat it. And I was just like, did you eat it as a child? No, I didn't. And I'm just like, oh, suddenly you tend to be a, like, this kind of bitch. Because it's like, yeah, our body kind of works, like, unless we missing that gene that we don't, like some people are missing that gene that they cannot tolerate gluten or lactose intolerance,
If it isn't
Yeah,
like,
but we don't have to know about that. Why
but
wouldn't we
it's just
care
like,
about their tolerance to lactose? Like they don't have milk. I don't need to know.
but
It's not a
it's just like,
conversational piece.
no, but it's more like, but the funny thing is like, did your mommy feed you that during your younger years, or did she not? Like, are you the odd one, or what? It's just like, I never had it. And it's just like, oh, no wonder your body is like putting up a defense mechanism towards you now. Since you never ever had that shit. Like, I'm I'm one of those children who like I don't have any allergies yet. Gonna say yet, because if I say at all, it's gonna bite me in the ass. But yeah,
Yeah, but I think it
but
takes a
it's
while.
just
I
like
don't
my
think.
mom tried to
liar, then it looks
fucking feed me with everything, like like milk and shit like that. Like,
Oh, I love milk.
so do I. Like,
I have no problems with milk. Love milk with a passion. I like
Give me a
food
hand with this creep. Yeah.
in general.
How about some help over here? Help!
There's some people who are like, I can't eat this. Why? It has this, but it's food. Like you don't like food?
Why not? Give me a hand with this creep.
oh my god, I'm just like, with food, it's just like, put it in my mouth and shut the fuck up.
Like how can you argue with food? It gives you sustenance. It makes you happy.
So some of like, we have some elders in our store, and it's just like, how do you keep yourself so young and strong? And I'm just like, well, unlike the Hunger Games, and when the eldest was just like, I watched that movie, And I was just like, yeah, I did the opposite. I ate the berries. Because it's just like, if I like it, I'm gonna eat it. And like, we have the bitch ass privilege of like, in my story, like, we can eat fruit and the greens, like, however we like. Like, it's fucking free, and it's just like, I love blueberries, and I love most berries, and I also love, like, or the kind of, the green. But yeah, pineapple is not my thing, though. But yeah, some of my colleagues have actually tried to say like, why don't you like pineapple? And I'm just like,
It makes your stuff taste good, they say.
mm-hmm. And I was just like, have you ever tasted that fucking birthday cake that was too sweet? And it was just like, yes. And I was just like, yes, that's me
There's
on
birthday cake that tastes
pineapples.
too sweet?
Mm-hmm. There it is.
It's like, how is that a thing? That's not a thing.
That's actually a thing. Where it's just like, you wanna puke.
But it it tastes good.
It's just like you put it in your mouth and then you puke. Like, not
I
puke
love
puke,
birthday
but
cake.
more like the Exorcist kind of puke.
Never happened. Love cake. Cake. Like lemon meringue pies. Food. I just love food.
Oh my god, now I feel old. Even though it was before my time, but Pitfall. Do you remember that game?
Yeah, that was a great game. Love Pitfall.
Well, I'm playing that game in Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Like the Atari version, or you talk about Atari Jaguar type
Which one
Pitfall?
were you?
I played both, and then I also played it on the PlayStation 1. I played the original Atari, the one on the Atari 620. I mean the Atari Jaguar, which was a very interesting system. And not including, I also played the newest one that was on the PlayStation 1 or 2, I think it was.
I need to send you a picture because um I don't know which version it is because like I played it on the PC and I'm a 90s kid and like I know we're only 9 years apart but still like
A lot of things happen. That's a decade. A lot of shit can fucking happen in that long.
it's almost a decade. Wait, do you have beer slang in yeah, in Denmark? Like, do you have beer slang in the US?
Such as
Like, I know you have a stout and you have a light beer and
oh, we got a stout, a porter, IPA, a
mm-hmm.
bunch. Yeah,
Yeah.
but those are just the types
But
of
do you
beers based
have
on.
like when I say slang, like we call a golden lady, Tuborg Gold. That's what we call a good lady.
We don't really have any of that type of thing. I'm sure there's people with the slang for their different types of alcohol that they consume, but I don't have one. I usually have a Guinness or some sort of like IPA.
Mm.
I like I like darker beers, you know.
Yeah, I love one of my favorite beers, which is a darker beer, is Royal Export. But I also like from the EPAs. I love the Scorcher from Brooklyn Brewery. Do you know that one? Like, I hope it's a. Wait, I tasted it in Brooklyn, so it gotta be real.
Yeah, there's so many beers in America.
Hmm.
Like there's microbreweries where they make their own beer in the restaurant.
Same here in Denmark, and it's just like, oh, did you actually get that idea from the Americans, or did you do this on your fucking own? And like,
Plus you
I'm
got
actually
mead.
doing that voice when I'm trying
Yeah, but
their
then you also
beer.
you do know you have alcohol made out of honey, right?
Mm, honey and also weed.
No, it's just called mead. It's you know, just a mixture of, you know, honey, wheat, and a few other things.
Mm.
It's
Like, some
plus
beers are made out of weed, some.
oh, you got wheat, hops, barley. Oh yeah.
Hmm. But it's just like, I've been to Berlin, where it was just like, it's like the
Did you see?
motherfuckers of
Did
beers.
you see
And
the
it's
wall?
just like, I drank their beers and I didn't feel a fucking thing. And I wasn't even drunk. And it's just like, really? Do I really have to travel down to the Netherlands, get fucking high, travel back and get a sex on the beach to get fucking drunk in here?
Oh, that's why you get an Irish car bomb if you want to get wasted.
Woo! I want to try that one.
Yep.
Actually, I have tried
Yeah,
that.
there's an Irish car bomb. There's a peanut butter. There's a Scooby snack. There's also one called a blowjob. There's so many
Have
different
you
types of
ever
beers.
tried the shot called cum?
Uh, no, but we have a thing called a blowjob here in America.
I have never heard about blowjob, but I had heard in both Denmark and Germany that a cocktail called cum, like cum, and it was like milk mixed with vodka and salt, and like some of my friends, like, we tried out, and it was doing another
Let's see.
student tour.
A blowjob is Irish cream, liquor, whipped cream,
Hmm.
and another type of liquor.
So Bailey's.
Uh, nope, it's amaretto. Amaretto, Irish cream liquor, and whipped cream. It started in the 90s in America.
Wow. I can stir up a whipped cream like nobody else. Like, I can actually do it like a fucking machine. And it's just like my stepdad, like, he was just like making a joke, like, wow, if somebody knows how to give out a head job. And it's just
There's
like,
we have one called the undercuts as
give me a
well.
second.
White Summer.
I need to take a whiz.
What happened, honey? What'd she do?
I have returned.
Oh, welcome back. Apparently an Irish car bomb is... Maybe double check real quick. Oh my god. So many assholes in this game.
By the way, do you know what a gin and tonic is?
Yep, I do.
Please say it.
Isn't it just a
Because
little
there's
gin
two
and
kinds, there's two versions.
Isn't there just gin and then you add tonic?
With a slice of...
An Irish car bomb is consisted of some Irish whiskey, some Irish stout, coffee liqueur, Irish cream, and it's pretty much made in a whiskey flask. So it's
What
a shit load of
is
stuff.
a coffee liqueur? Is that
Oh,
cold
kind of like
coffee?
no, it's like Bailey's.
Oh, so how? When I say liquor,
Oh no, there's a liquor and then there's a liqueur. Two different things.
what's the
At least
difference?
that's a very good question. I will look it up after I steal this car.
Because actually, when we
Because I
say
thought,
liquor, or yeah, the way you say it, liquor.
no, but there's a liquor and then there's a liqueur, which I believe there's a difference. I just don't know what it is at the moment.
No, but it's just like in Danish, like we have liqueur, and then we have spiritus, where it's just like everything with liquor in it. When we say liqueur, it's just like something you add into stuff.
Oh, that's a liqueur.
Yeah, a liqueur. Um,
Which is interesting that I'm saying it's so fancy when that's how I've ever known it as a liqueur.
Like Bailey's is a liqueur, like something you add into something. Like banana liqueur.
Mhm.
It sounds so fucking French when I say it.
A liqueur?
Liqueur.
Yes, Americans will slaughter just about anything in any language.
But it's just like when you say it in Danish, it's just like liqueur, where it sounds like liquor. And it's just like
Yeah, but you guys are
we
able
know
to
like when we
distinguish.
talk about like alcohol, we call it alcohol. We don't call it liquor. We call it fucking alcohol.
Yeah, we're weird. We call it
We're
liquor or an
actually
alcohol.
weirder because like look at our grammar, like we use the same word in different um
Uh, it's like you've heard how Americans fucking speak, haven't you?
mm-hmm. Have you heard how this fucking French speak? Like they have different verbs for different kind of situations
How did-
that they speak in a fucking sentence, and it depends on which fucking moment they're in. Like, if they're telling about the future that's gonna happen right now, they have a fucking verb for that. And it's fucking different than if you're talking to them right now, right here. And it's just like, oh my fucking god. Like, I had German, and it's just as weird, where it's just like, at least in Denmark, we have it like fucking straight ass forward, where it's just like, we gotta use the same thing during this kind of moment in fucking time. Like, it's like the present, like, I are, you are, she is, blah blah blah. Like, we're gonna use the same word. But we also acknowledge the English and the English, the Brits, and the Americans. Like, you change it up a bit. But fucking learning German and French, like, yes, I understand some Spanish, but it's just because if I didn't have German, I would never have ever figured out French on advanced level. And French and Spanish, like, they share these similarities, like Danish and Swedish, Norwegian, and German, like. But also we have some French words or English words in our fucking language, and it's just like, it's so funny how, like, in Denmark, like, we have the Danish folks party where they're always preaching about the Danishness, like, and I'm just like, do you know? And they always put up the Danish language, and I'm just like, do you know the Danish language is a fucking bastard? Like, it's a son of a bitch. Because it's a mix of so many languages. Because
Oh, so
it's
is English.
German, it's French, it's American or British English, English, like, but it also contains some Spanish words. Like, how the fuck is that original? Like, it's a fucking bastard. So how can you talk about the pure thing when it's a mix bags of peanuts that you can get on the airplane or buy in your convenience store? Like, what the fuck is up with you? Like, there's nothing original about it. And then some of my friends are just like, it's just like fashion, and I'm just like, so nothing is original, that's what you're saying? Because, honey, I already got that message. But, like, unlike the Danish language, like, sometimes, like, we have our own twists. Okay, I'm gonna swallow what I was gonna say, because, like, I was gonna say, like, we don't have our own twists in the Danish language. And it's just like, sometimes some people actually mistaken us for being Norwegian or Swedish, and I'm just like, have you ever heard the difference between our accents? Because it's just like, we're so monotone, even though like we're sounding the same. But yeah, like in Denmark, like the closest thing you can get to comparing somebody to somebody else is like Norwegian and Sweden, because like they're like in our Danish language, we're like, when we're talking, I had the fucking wrong voice to pull out that point. But yeah, they're singing when they're, it sounds like they're singing when they're talking. Like they actually, like, where we sound more monotone. But it's just like, I heard some customers coming into my store and I spoke English, and it was just like, are you French? And it's just like, wow, I had some French. Is it really that obvious? And then it was just like, I'm sorry, you're actually Irish. And I was just like, how do you know about my heritage? Like, who are you? Are you a cousin or something? Because I have some, yeah. I have some German, I have some Irish, I have some,
That's not gonna go on there.
yeah, fucking Great Britain. Um, fucking England, and, I also have some Canadian in it, and it's just like, when I've been around some of my cousins from Jutland, it's just like, you know, just like in the south or Midwest or up north, like you have a certain accent, like I adapt it. Like people from Staten Island thought I was from Uppertown Manhattan, and people from Uppertown Manhattan actually thought I was from Staten Island. And it was just like, thank you kindly for saying that. Because I'm just a European. And like, one of my teachers asked, how to get to, the 9/11, memorial, and one of the New Yorkers said like, why don't you ask the guy right up front, like being a real New Yorker? Like they were being a real New Yorker, like, why the fuck are you asking me? Like, just ask this person about direction. And she was just like, yeah, he's with us. I know he knows the way, but I'm so afraid for his bitchy remark about where we're going that I'm gonna ask you, a true New Yorker. And this person was like, because she told me the story, like, she was just like, that person was just like, wow. And you traveled the whole way to New York. And it was just like, she was just like, he's a Dane too. Like, that dude you thought was a New Yorker is actually a Dane. And she was just like, he was just like, he doesn't seem like a Dane because he knows how to walk the walk and actually talk the talk. And it was just like, I actually turned around when he said that, and it was like, I didn't hear that, but I turned around and just said like, so what are y'all waiting for me to go all as old as our teacher or what? Like, what the fuck is up with y'all? And then he was just like, please take this little piece of sunshine out to a gay bar. I want you to do that. And she was just like, my teacher, she was just like, but I'm straight. And I was just like, I'm waiting on you. Like, quoting that hung up Madonna song where she uses like kind of ABBA with Gimme a Man After Midnight tune. It was just like, that he can quote a Madonna song means like, shut the fuck up. Just move along, people. And then I found out that it was Bianca Del Rio later on during the night. Because she actually saw me and she was like, sweet chicks, I actually talked to a teacher about like, or at least I thought she was your teacher or something. Like, I actually told her to follow you, and I was just like, thank you for calling me a New Yorker, because I ain't a New York bitch. By the way, I think it's time I show you the picture that I have been. Sorry. Uh. Here's the pick.
Oh, that's the original.
Good. That's 98, right? Or
No.
how
Back in the
old is
Atari.
it?
Long. Pitfall for the Atari. God. I'd have to check.
You old man.
No, let's see. When did... 1982.
Oh. So 2 years before your birth.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That means did you say 82?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was 11 years before I would. Wait, was it in the summer or.
Don't know. It just says 1982.
Because I'm older than Doom. And Doom was December 93. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, 11 years older than me. At least I don't still know what it is.
True.
I know my history. Oh my god, did you play Rampage?
I think I have it somewhere. God, I just spent $1.3 million on a vehicle. Fucking A.
Oh, by the way, Midway developed this game, right?
I don't remember. Where do I do share?
Do you play Jazz or Jack Jazz Rabbit?
No,
Oh,
not sure.
it was a green rabbit who could, who was. I cannot saying this without cracking in. Oh my god! So the main antagonist was a turtle. Don't remember his name, but who cares? First, like you were collecting carrots, you had a fucking bazooka. But it was a mix between Super Mario and Metroid,
Oh,
with
cool.
a hinge of like a pinch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh shit. Oh,
fuck you sound like you're getting old.
Nah, just stretching, because I've been sitting down all day.
Oh my god. It's just like,
But I have a
yeah,
decent computer
you
gym,
know the
so...
struggle of working in a convenience store or shit like that. Like,
Oh, me, I was re-rolling carpets yesterday. Like, 8 by 10 carpets.
it's just like when I stand at the cash register, like, sometimes, like, we have so many customers that I actually have to stretch out in my bag, and, like, since I was very young, like, I was told to straighten out my bag, and, like, that's why I got 262. um, or 188 centimeters. Um, which is Ryan Reynolds and Grant Gustin's height. So the Flash on the CW, and it's just like I can sometimes, because yeah, I kind of like the elongated man, like I'm hyper flexible in some parts of my body, like around my shoulders and my lower back. So it's just like if I stand still for too long, like if we're talking like 2 hours or around that, like I actually, like, if I bend backwards, you're gonna hear a massive crack because I actually have to fucking move my fucking body to keep it fucking flexible. Like, imagine if, yeah, you watch The Incredibles, like, imagine if Elastic Girl had to keep her fucking body in the same position for an hour, like, then your fucking hair fucking crack. Um, because she's that flexible. And it's just like, I heard, like, way back in my family, like, one of them was part of the freak show, and it was like, we call them snake people or serpent people because, you know, like, the benders, like, those who can, contortionists, that's the word. And it was just like, yeah, he was, like, as a contortionist, you can either bend forward or backwards, like you're a front bender or back bender, and I'm a back bender, so, you know, contortionists, like, some of them, like, wow, it sounds like turnips. But yeah,
Contortionist?
yeah, yeah, some of them bend forward, some of them bend backwards. I'm one of those where I have to bend backwards to do shit, like to actually show off that side of me. Like, it's not something, well, oh my fucking god, like, shit and stuff. It's more like, they don't know shit. But it's just like, yeah, one of my friends, like, she's super black, and she taught me how to shake booty like Beyonce, or, yeah, fucking Beyonce. Like, shake my ass like a black girl, even though I'm a white boy. And it's just like, she was just like, yeah, you know, like, you can probably do ballet. And I was just like, bitch, you watch me on ice skates. You watch me do jazz ballet. You even attended jazz ballet. And she was just like, yeah. But now we're gonna talk about,
Oh,
where,
friends on.
yeah, she was just like, but now we're gonna talk about where the penis goes. And I was just like,
Did you want to add
wow,
Ren?
really? Are we really gonna have this talk? And she was just like, yes. Are you giving or are you taking? And I'm just like, well, with that tight ass upbringing and you bitch, I'm definitely a top. And she was just like, yeah. When I saw you on the ice, you're definitely a top.
Mm-hmm.
By the,
Alright,
by the way, say hi to Tina for me.
I will. Foxy says hi. She
Oh my
says hello.
god, I heard that. She sounds so coy. Oh, kawaii. And it's just like, it's one of my best friends, and she's just like, yeah, sometimes I actually question your sexuality, and I'm just like how I question yours. Because sometimes she's flirty with the ladies, and sometimes she's fucking flirty with the guys, and like she says like she's straight. I'm just like, yeah, just like you frame me as being gay. Even though I'm bisexual, but it's just like, it's so funny because like,
Okay. Oh, did you want to add Ren? Foxy?
why not?
I was
I
just
mean,
wondering if you're going to. Because he's here.
yeah, we gotta add him. That bitch is gonna be here. He's gonna suffer through. Oop.
What's up?
Hey,
So,
Reno.
Hey, Foxy.
I just spent million three on a vehicle.
Oh, you finally got it?
Yes! I just gotta save up
Nice.
a few 100,000 to get the weapons for it.
And I am playing like Pitfall in Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Nice. Está bien. No. Sí.
So, how was your week with Lizzie?
It was. It was fun.
Yeah, it was
Really.
interesting.
Yeah.
It seems like you finally got to chillax.
Yeah. Didn't want to go because it was so peaceful. And I got to meet another friend there, which is pretty fun. It was pretty cool.
Oh my
the
god,
one.
you gothic friend?
Yeah, she is so freaking adorable. She's like a little
Like,
she's
I
like
saw the pics and
yeah.
I was just like, oh my fucking god, was it when you came home or was it during your stay?
It was during my stay. She is so adorable though. She's like really friendly. She's like saying that she's my sidekick. I'm like, okay, cool. My only
Like,
gothic sidekick.
but you have a boyfriend.
Hell, he was cool. Hey, Jason, you want $700?
For
I got a bounty on me.
oh, 700.
7,000.
Sure.
You whore! I'm gonna tell Marcus!
Oh, you should be able to see me on the map.
Alright, let's see. Map.
I'm gonna tell Marcus now.
But,
Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna tell him.
are you streaming right now?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Wow, I'm not saying anything.
You are.
Because people-
And don't worry, I'm not gonna tell Marcus.
Because people watch his stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one little person. Hey, person.
Yeah, I don't see your ass on the damn map. Let me see. Let me look deeper.
Kind of hard to miss. I'm in a big, giant, black truck.
Oh. Found you.
Yeah.
Wow, I actually had a dirty
Actually,
remark.
I think it's because my dude shows up as a different icon, doesn't he, than normal?
Yeah. Yeah.
It just says shows up as a giant fucking truck.
I was gonna. I
Oh,
actually
why?
had
I
a
could've
dirty
found a
remark
racing game
to.
now.
Like, because
A
you
what?
said a
A
black
racing
dirty
game, but then
truck.
again, there is no good modern day racing games.
Except for you can race in this fucking game.
True.
I
I'm
have
just playing,
to
like, Need for Speed
re-download
and
it.
stuff. Ah,
Yeah, because we could all do heists and shit. I have my
Yeah.
giant fucking truck now that is practically. It is bulletproof. Completely fucking bulletproof.
Nice.
This thing is a fucking beast. I just gotta save up.
Yeah, Foxy, I left the chat, the group chat for good. I'm not going back.
Oh.
Why?
You
Oh,
know why.
the Justice League.
Yeah. What the hell? I just marked you now. I gotta go find you again.
Shouldn't have to. God, I love this vehicle.
Way over there.
Yep.
Ah, fuck. The wrong way. There we go.
Hey, it's Paige Harris. I work with Lester Crest.
If you're not gonna blow me, then there's no reason for you to call me.
No, that's what I got is the terabyte truck from Paige Harris.
Nice. Get out of my way, you stupid SUV. You died?
Yeah, because
I have now flashbacks when Alpha actually told me to get into his fucking bad, and I was just like, no, I'm gonna protect you, and then I died.
Fucking
Don't
guys
tell
in here.
Marcus that, otherwise he's gonna like.
Now there's a bunch of bikers, and I can't use any type of weaponry. That's the worst part.
I can.
And this, in here?
Not part of your mission. Get a car. Come on.
Hi, kids.
Stupid soccer mom car.
Pinball game I call Sudden Death. It's been a smashing success, and everyone has played it. Rest in peace. Indeed, I do.
Where are those fuckers at?
Oh, they were inside the bar. I'm good. You can get inside. I was just stealing product from somebody.
Hold on a minute.
So, get ready, get set.
Fuck you, buddy. Did you get him?
No, you did. You ran his ass over.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be able to do anything.
Yeah.
This thing is a fucking
Somebody
pig.
chasing us?
No, this is a. I'm stealing a methamphetamine product, so that's what I'm doing. I'm stealing product for my business. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh. I'm gonna add you to my club. Shit.
Bulletproof, right? I could blow it up.
Oh, I can't find. Oh, I can't add you as my prospect right now. Because we're doing mission.
Your mental state level is rising. Good. Good.
Because you're killing people.
Yep.
Yeah, just get in front of me, Mr. Cop. You're not gonna do anything. This thing is, yeah. I spent 50 grand after the million three for 100% bulletproof. So yeah. I need to get another, like, million to fully outfit it. For what I need. Oh yeah, and we can do missions inside this thing too.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man needs help. Next time, I want to fight somebody
Hey, I'll say it again. You should check.
The fuck? Did you shoot them?
No, I threw a grenade at the biker shooting at you.
Ah, shit. Because I was trying to lose the cops.
Oh, sorry.
Love you too.
Alright, bye, baby.
Rain is just too outrageous.
Yeah, because I can't deliver my product until I lose the cops.
By the way, By the by the Ren. By the way, so there were some bitches bitching about your Nightwing outfit.
No, no. People liked it. They like really liked it. Like I got a lot of compliments. No pictures
But
though.
you talked about somebody was bitching about it.
I was talking about the DC app.
The panels.
Oh, I'm gonna say fuck them
Yeah,
because
so I'm grateful Lizzie's letting me use her account so I can watch Titans next month.
There we go.
like for me it was just like I know you're not like the average Nightwing, like fucking skin tight, where it's just like so fucking
Well, I'm never
thin,
gonna talk
and
to them
I'm just
again
like I respect that some
Why?
people like
because the mask makes me blind. I have to wear my glasses all the time.
So that's why you wear a cosplay without a mask. It's giant
like
truck. It knocked down almost anything except for a tree.
That's stupid.
what I liked about it, because I liked your Nightwing outfit, and I like the Lizzie's outfit. Like you were actually showing, like, what if they had some more pounds on their bones? Like, why shouldn't we be there? Because, like,
But
Yeah, yeah. Here's the funny thing. We were mostly focusing on my cosplay rather than hers, and we did it like we finished it up a day before we were gonna cosplay with hers because the molding took a while and she had a malfunction at the convention with her gem,
no.
well, what?
and the wig was too small. And the wig was too small for her, I guess. And but she had fun.
Mm. Like, well, it was my final cosplay, but I know Jason saw it when I did kind of like, it was not even for a con, but
No
yeah, you
idea.
saw my Black Canary, and
There you go. Yeah, she
and it
got
was
a
just
little girl
like,
wanting to be pictured with her,
I
which was
don't
very
have
cute.
the tits to actually be Black Canary, um,
Who?
and I don't like. Sure, I have that hourglass figure, but that's about it. And I got that fucking sassy attitude, but yeah, it was just like, hmm. Then some of my friends actually said like, yeah, you know what, Halloween, you're gonna be Wonder Woman, and I was just like, bitch, you know how much work I'm gonna pull into that? Like, it's actually gonna be a drag costume if I ever gonna do that, because like Wonder Woman, like I know how much she means to Jenny, and like even though I'm not a complete Wonder Woman fan, like in the comics, I adore Gal Gadot because she is she pulled out her army experience into Wonder Woman, but she made it fun, and like she's a fucking hoot. Like she's fucking funny to be around.
Oh,
Where I feel like Ezra Miller as the Flash, like he ain't no Grant Gustin, he ain't no John Wesley Shipp. Like
shit. Shit.
he doesn't have that funny bone in him. It feels
Oh, that
forced.
sucks.
And it's just like I feel so bad for him because he's the first gay Flash. Sorry, here's the second.
Oh,
Because
Ren, are you able to go in the back?
The back.
Yeah, press and hold right on the D-pad.
I thought you were going another way because yeah, Ren is able to go to the back. He's Nightwing after all.
Did that work?
No.
Try pressing just right. See what happens.
Right what? D-pad?
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. We're gonna do a few missions to get.
Okay.
I could do missions in this vehicle, specialty missions for this vehicle.
Archie or Lily.
Hi, kids.
Sí.
Welcome to a little pinball
Hace eso
game I
todo el día,
call
mamá, duerme.
I'm
No
gonna
hasta que duerme, no
say
se duerme.
Lily because she's the bitch of the house.
Sí.
What is beeping?
It's the scanner I'm on.
Oh, right. Oh, you can scan other players. That's what it's what it does.
Nice.
This gets brought up at my next review.
I think once I stop, you should be able to go in the back. You can
And
scan other players,
here
see
we blame the
how much they have.
doggos.
Hmm.
You can see how much they have, their level, everything about them. I'm gonna park you right here. I'm gonna go in the back.
Back?
Yep. There.
Someone could have warned me.
I'm in the back.
You know what? I'm gonna go on my chair because this is hurting me.
Welcome to my nice little command center.
Remember to straighten your back.
I'm just getting old, Foxy.
That's why I'm giving you
Oh, wow.
this old ass lady advice. It helped me and like I became like 6'2".
Alright, hold still. I'm gonna take a picture of my phone.
Like my sister might look like the fucking hunchback of the Notre Dame. Because she didn't
Right.
get that advice, but yeah, I actually got that advice and like I fucking look like I don't know Spider-Man. Or to pull it into a beautiful example, like I'm Jill Valentine and she's the hunter. Even though I'm taller than her, but yeah, imagine like she's the fucking frog creature crawling around.
I'm checking to see if there's any banks being robbed so we can steal from them. We're gonna steal from the
Nice.
bank robbers. And get 31,000 from them.
I hope this wasn't your day job. I bet this gets brought up at my next review.
Alright, let's check this one. I'm looking at the cameras to see which one's being robbed.
Hi, kids.
Hopefully.
Ow! This figures.
There it is.
Hi, kids. Welcome
This gets brought up at my next review.
Hi, kids.
I'm getting
Welcome
out
to a little
and
pinball game I call Sudden Death. It's been a smashing success with everyone who's played it. Rest in
I'm
peace.
gonna get us into a buzzer and go take him out. It should be fun. Because there's a guy with a giant fucking, like, ballistics weapon and shit.
Hmm. So what, we get out? Or
Yep. And we get in the buzzard.
Indeed I do. And of course, I'll only run a fair game. So all you have to do is get 1,000,000 points to win.
Alright, where are you?
Helicopter. Car.
Man, imagine if I got stuck underneath there. That would suck.
Car.
Low sugar.
Okay. Thank you. Ah, Gatorade. Not bad. Alright.
Oh shit.
I can't go in the gunner seat.
I got it.
Alright, I'm gonna set up my little table. Fucking eat. Ya no sé de quién es. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
Hello.
I can see you're anxious to play. So, get ready, get set.
So, Ren, you deleted Overwatch yesterday? Wait, where did Ren go? Ren!